Good afternoon. Um my name is Prashant Sawant. Today I am going to talk about lifestyle effects on health. How our current lifestyle affects our health. Can you sit here? You'll be able to read also. There are so many things to read if you don't mind. Oh, that it's okay. Okay, no problem. See, when we say health, health is not only absence of disease. So, what is health? What do you mean? What do you understand by health? When you say I am healthy, so what all things are proper? Yeah, but the health will consider what? So I have this, absolutely right. Mentally you are fit, physically you are fit. So these are the things which will consider, absolutely, emotional also. Those three things. Yeah. So emotionally, if somebody is fit, socially will be alright. Because social problems will happen when the person is emotionally unstable. He's getting angry, he's getting upset with somebody, then he socially will be outside. So if he's emotionally stable, like Mr. Amitabh Bachchan doesn't fight with anybody, or Sachin Tendulkar, they don't fight. But they're emotionally stable, then they can control their emotions. Yes, yes, absolutely. And why that happens? Absolutely, it is more important than anything else. Somebody may be very talented, but if he is not able to get along with people, he will go nowhere. One day he will be out of that system, and that is why I always say it is not in school they talk about IQ, memorizing. The child has to memorize things, but it has to be EQ. Emotionally, it should be stable. EQ, emotional quotient. So when we say health, it is state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. Okay, so it is not merely absence of disease, it is all these three things one should be correctly balanced. Now let us talk about these three things: physical, mental, and social. In physical, you should have good body, like that is a result of regular exercise, proper diet, nutrition. That is how you can have proper body, a fit body. That is physical health. In mental health, he should be emotionally and psychologically stable. He should not have mood swings and stuff like that. So he should be in control. That is what mental health is all about. You please read also, because so many things are there. I have to take it a bit faster because there are about 48 slides. And so in mental health, mind plays a big role. Where once mind is stable, you will be maybe having a proper mental health. Because if you see this normal level of in Bombay, a lot of stress happens every step. So if he's not able to manage stress, he will be in trouble. And social, like he should have satisfying relationship with everyone around him. That is also very important. Then he will be happy and he will be healthy. If he is having stressful relationship with everybody he meets, he will not be healthy. So boss, subordinate, colleagues, customers, wife, children, neighbors, everybody. So he should be in good terms with everybody. Now these are the lifestyle diseases. These are the diseases, but primarily they come through lifestyle mismanagement. So there are a lot of names given. So just for the sake of, one can just go through that. That is a list of diseases one can contract if he has lifestyle imbalance. I'll take it further. Yeah. So if you see most of the diseases,
Thyroid problem is also you consider as a lifestyle one.
yeah, it is obviously like when a woman contracts thyroid, when actually all the diseases are connected with mind. Now a woman, when she suppresses her own desires, suppose a family wants to go to a movie and the husband says I will go to let us see X movie, and she wants to see Y movie, but she will suppress that, let me go with him so that he let him be happy or let my kids be happy. The way women suppress their inside urge, that is why they contract thyroid. So that is again comes into relationship management or stress creating through relationships. So if they suppress certain their wishes, thyroid comes into picture. In fact, one of the lectures in VT I had taken, where I had connected all the diseases. I had taken disease and connected it with the mind, the thought process. Why that person contracts that disease? Like cancer. If somebody has deep rooted anger or hatred towards somebody or something, so he will contract cancer. So if you see, like Yuvraj Singh, I don't know whether it is true or false, but he's not in good terms with his father. So his father was very tough with him in the childhood, maybe for his own good, I don't know. Mother is a support, but he was not happy with his father. Even today, he doesn't talk good about him. So that was the thing which maybe created that. So one has to have a clean mind. We should not have a hatred towards somebody. So these are the diseases. Okay. Now we are the heart attack capital. Heart attack capital of the world. Largest number of diabetes in the world. So why we'll just see that. Now these are the side effects of diabetes and blood pressure. So kidney problem, eyesight problem, heart attack. They are mostly diabetic, and these guys don't know that heart attack has come. They have suffered heart attack because of diabetes. They may not even know, but they have suffered a heart attack. That is like that. Brain attack, stroke, nerves. And this diabetes and BP, they are silent. That is why one should, in UK, US, they check their whole body after they complete age 40. Here, the diabetes may be in the body for maybe 5, 6, 7 years. And somebody who doesn't have regular health checkup, he may not even know that he has that. Now, there are no symptoms for this is shocking actually. High cholesterol, BP and pressure, high blood pressure, there are no symptoms. So, one has to check regularly. Cholesterol will not give symptoms that your, this hand is aching or something is aching and then you go and check and there. So, there are no symptoms at all, even if you have this cholesterol at a higher level. One has to, like after 40, one has to check annually, full body checkup. And anything if you find, see, body gives a signal for everything. We should read that signal. If something abnormal is happening, one should immediately go to doctor and talk to the doctor. Now there are stages before disease. Before actual disease comes in, the body goes through a lot of, especially mind goes through some stages. We'll talk about those. Sorry. So it starts with emotions, then moods, attitude, habit, dysfunction and disease. Now when we say dysfunction, what is disease? Dis-ease. When you are not at ease, it is disease. Like the dysfunction. Like somebody, these emotions will control into mood swings. And the mood swings will change his attitude towards things. And then somebody might go for maybe alcohol. The habit of alcohol he will start putting under. Then the dysfunction will happen and one day disease will contract him. Anything?
Just wondering between mood, attitude and behavior. After mood you feel yourself attitude will come.
And then his
attitude
attitude
is there.
Sorry?
Attitude is there. In a person, he has an attitude. That attitude is an approach to a particular.
Right.
And the person who might be looking at things positive way or negative way, or might be jumbling, and that is his inherent capacity. I think it would not depend so much on emotion and mood. Emotion, mood, behavior is understandable. And then it will result in discomfort.
See, attitude not only in positive, like his attitude towards, say, before all these the mood swings and before all these unpleasant things happened with him, his attitude towards, say, liquor was different. He used to say, okay, I will have once in a month. But then his attitude towards liquor will say, let me have daily. Because of the problems which I am going through, let me drink daily. That might change my emotions. That might change my mood. So he will start drinking daily. And that will become that attitude of thinking that let me have drink daily so that emotionally I will be stable. Will create the habit of drinking. And that habit of drinking will create dysfunction. I have seen people drinking virtually from this to drink occasionally and they started drinking. Like I met somebody few days back. So he was absolutely okay. But now he's drinking virtually every day from morning to evening. In the afternoon he'll have 2 beers and in the evening again he will have. So I really don't know what has driven him to that stage. But somebody, and now he's completely, because people feel that if they drink or if they do something like this, their emotions will be under control. But it is worsening the situation. Okay, people, we can read this, people who experience chronic anxiety, all these things they experience, they are at the risk of the disease. Disease will catch. See, all those things like anxiety and sadness, pessimism and tension and hostility, cynicism, suspiciousness, this will reduce our immune power. Immunity will be reduced. All these emotions help they help you reduce your immunity, but not help, they will reduce your immunity to a lower level. When the immunity goes down, disease will catch up. So that is what he had written in that book, Daniel Goleman, the emotional intelligence. So again, they are all these diseases, they are controlling, they are attributed to emotional intelligence. Now, who are at risk? Now, we'll talk about few factors, and anybody having 2 or more factors in the next slide will be at risk as far as contracting diseases are concerned. So let us check those factors which I am talking about. These are the very high risk people, like family history of pressure, sugar or heart, overweight, abdominal circumference for female and male is given. If they have crossed that, they are at high risk. Blood pressure, high cholesterol, all these people, 2 or more of these, he is at high risk. He is at very high risk. Now I'll talk about high risk people, not very high risk people. High risk, these are the people by virtue of their jobs or whatever they do daily, they go through stress and they might catch up, like executive business people. Now I have seen people having con calls in businesses 2 o'clock in the night from 2 to 3 and stressful. Tomorrow we have to deliver these numbers. So stress is going to kill. Now today Bombay, people know I have to catch 8:12 ka train. So it is like that they are running around. Morning they have to catch 8:12, the office they have to reach by 10. If they reach by 10:15, there's a late mark. 3 late marks, half day salary is gone. So these are all creating to stress. And all the things which we eat like this. Today when you go see any hotel, and I will show you those pictures also, what we eat outside. And no exercise at all. People don't have time. 8 o'clock they go, 11 o'clock they'll come, maybe 10 o'clock they'll come. No time to exercise. Now this BMI ideally should be from 18.5 to 23. Weight divided by height in meters square. So that is BMI. So what based on your height, your weight should be accordingly. I have given a chart where height and weight will be shown. Height, if somebody is 5'6", maximum weight he can have is 64.5. So he should be in that weight range. So beyond that is a problem. Below that also is a problem. So that has to be as much closer to his height as is possible. So you can see based on your height, and male, female both are given. So yours seems to be in the normal range. All 3 of you, I think. No, you're slightly higher.
Up to now, no sickness.
Good, very good. It is said that when we eat something, half, suppose we eat 100, for example, items, 50 items are for our body, and rest 50 are for doctor. So because we eat more, that converts into something, and which will take us to doctor. Now these are the BMI ranges. So if the range is below 16 and 16.1 to 18, and what are the diseases risk factors are given. If anybody wants, you can take this into maybe PPT or something, or maybe you can take it from these people, so that you can see where you are and which one can, which are the diseases one can contract if they are into that range.
I mean, how you manage your body and your eating habits. This is what I felt is the most important thing to be healthy. And
Yes.
Healthy and wealthier.
Yes, health is wealth. But I have seen it somewhere. One of the seminars, one person said that when you are eating, you should chew for 32 times. If you do it 32 times, it will not result into extra fat. By the time you eat half the food, you will be bored. You'll say, enough now, let me stop. And you have to count 32. That is what he said. I tried, but I couldn't. 1 or 2, and then I say, okay, let me go back to normal. So that is the main problem.
Time is more important.
Sorry, rhyme is more important. But one should take, in fact, when we eat TV or something, which is suppose there is some rape happening or murder happening, and we are eating, that is the problem. Because when we are eating something, and whatever we watch that time, it goes into a system. In fact, in the morning, nowadays, I hear these motivational songs, like that title song of Laksh movie. So when I am having breakfast, I just listen to that song in my mobile. So it gives a lot of positive feeling for the day or entire day. In fact, newspaper reading is a problem. Like once I get up in the morning, I try to read, but there are so many things which are painfully depressing that accident happened for the train, to the train which was going to Ratnagiri. A small child, 2.5 years, and her legs.
What about the 14, 15 kids?
At Rishikesh.
That also landslide.
Very
The other one where the water came through with the wouldn't have come, and so many 14 of them kept kicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad.
So it is very, and in the morning, first thing when we read that, that remains with us. So we have to be in, actually, paper, like Sunil Shetty I had in one of the interviews, he said, I read the paper from last to first. Because sports pages, they talk about victories. This guy won and all that. So you read about that and then you come back maybe to the painful stories on the first page. And football. In fact, bad story is a good news actually. So if it sells. If you put something which is normal, nobody will read. So if there is some shocking element, something which is depressingly negative or something, people will read and the sale will go up. Now benefits of normal BMI. So that everything will be in control, like diabetes and blood pressure and all those things will be in control if the BMI is normal. Actually, everything starts with weight, circumference of the. Now again, same thing, or what diseases it can prevent certain types of cancers and joint pains and everything. Okay. Because there are more other things which I want to do, those are more related to mind as such, that is I want to. Now brisk walking or jogging, and it is said that after 40, if you are doing resistance exercises, one has to consult, because I have seen people dying also because of they were on the treadmill for.
Weightlifting and all, one needs to avoid.
One should contact the doctor and make sure that he is taken permission. Now these are the regular physical activity will give you energy, stress will be reduced, sleep will be improved, everything. Now this is about diet. One should. This is the diet which will prevent the disease from coming to you. So how the diet should be is what it said. See the second last line. Whatever is green reduces fat and blood sugar. So green vegetables one should have more in their diet. Fish, oily fish like surmai and all those fish should be there. Where I think omega.
Omega 3.
Omega 3.
One is tarly.
Tarly, okay, very good. You have it? Kya baat?
The tarly, and the next one is mackerel. As far as the Indian side is concerned, because you don't get the salmon, cod, and all. But the maximum omega you will find is tarly. Then the next best is bangla.
Bangla, okay. Bangla and tarly. And Bangla is cheaper also compared to
Tarly
surmai.
is much cheaper,
Much
far
cheaper.
better fish.
And avoid egg yolk and saturated fat. Okay. Now intake of sugar, minimize animal protein, all those things one has to. Alcohol intake. This is required for prevention of diseases. Sufficient water, like 3 to 3.5. In fact, it is said if you, in one of the one presenter presented this, like he gave a lecture on water therapy. So where he said very profound information. Where he said in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night, in the evening, if you drink 1 liter water, that is 4 glasses of water, and if you don't eat anything 1 hour before and 1 hour after, you will never have any disease. You will die of natural death whenever you will die. 1 hour before, like if you drink at 7 o'clock the 1 liter glass of water, 4 glasses of water, so from 6 to 8 you don't eat anything. Same thing in the afternoon, same thing in the evening. I do it in the morning since 2007. So whenever I get up in the morning, I drink 1 liter water, and then next 1 hour I don't eat anything, because it is a somras, that is what it is called. It will work on your body.
It will dissolve all the
Toxins, yes, absolutely. It is very, very important. In the morning one should, so 3 to 3.5 liters. In fact, somebody told me that you should drink 2 bottles or 2 liters for 20 kg, something like that. So I am something like 80, 85, so I should have so many. So whatever your weight is compared to the water should be, because your water content in the body is about 70 plus, 70, 73. So accordingly the 70%. So one should drink more water. Avoid this fried items.
Keep the bottle in wherever
Absolutely. Amir Khan does that. He has one bottle always with him. Always. So every 5 to 10 minutes he sips the water. He keeps the
Then I
body.
carry a bottle and sip.
It is very important. Okay. Then tulsi tea and lemon juice and all that. Now these are the items in restaurants which we get deep fried, and so these are the invitation to hell. See, whatever is whatever your tongue likes, your body will not. That's not good for your body, and whatever tongue dislikes, it's good for body. If you see that. Now restaurant meal is full of fat. All these all these things are there. One has to deep fried things are there. One will cherish eating that, but okay.
Actually, people have learned now to not to eat.
Yeah, now we have become very conscious. In fact, health industry will be a very big industry maybe after few years maybe. It has started now, but still. Now these are the healthy foods. In yoga there is something called Jal Dhoti. You have heard about it?
Yes, yes, yes.
You take the entire water.
Drink it out.
So we,
In the morning.
Drink,
Yeah.
drink water after here,
yeah,
and
then take it out.
Take it. And your body, I mean, you become totally
Yeah.
fit.
So all these things, if you eat also, that might come out. Okay, now eat healthy and be active, and then prevention of those diseases which we were talking about. So these are the diseases which, and avoid tobacco and alcohol. That is what, and all those diseases which we discussed about will be avoided. Those will be prevented. So basic is eating healthy and being active. Now स्वास्थ्य के 4 सूत्र, मतलब what is said this आहार, व्यवहार, विचार and आचार. These are the 4 things one has to control if he or she wants to be in perfect health. Think understood? Na? Everybody is in sync. Now avoid these 3 things: hurry, worry, and curry. If you see in city life, people are hurrying always. They are rushing to go somewhere. So hurry, worry, and curry will result into disease. Now these are the disorder stages which we talked about some time back. Now every emotion, there is a chemical secretion in the body, and that will lead to health or disease. So which are the emotions, like this red emotions will create problems and reduce our immunity, and it will be invitation to health problems. So one should avoid those feelings, and one should try to go for those kind of feelings which are there: happiness, love. Now feeling love or feeling gratitude towards whatever we have. Most of the time I meet somebody and he will keep on talking about what he doesn't have. He will not say what he has. People always see what is lost, not what is left. So they will not see. Yesterday only I met somebody, he was saying this is a problem. I said, what are the pluses? He said, I don't have any plus. But then I counted what are the pluses here. He can see. That is the big plus. His eyes are working. He can walk. There are so many things. So if we take a list of the problems and the pluses we have, the pluses will be much more than the problems which we have. But people focus on that, and whatever you inspect gets improved. Whatever you inspect in life, if you are inspecting problem in your life, it will get improved, in the sense it will worsen sometime maybe. So whatever plus we have, let us inspect that and be happy that I have this. It will improve to be a better and better and better. So attitude is everything. In the sense, attitude will form by these 3 EEE, that is environment, experience, and education. Environment is home, school, and the locality. Experience is what they experience. Suppose the child sees his father hitting his mother, so that again will shape his attitude towards women. Education, formal, informal. Informal, your friends are educating us. Every step somebody is educating us, knowingly or unknowingly. So these 3 factors will shape up our attitude. Now positive attitude, how it leads to health. Positive attitude will maintain the chemical balance of our body and keeps us healthy. That is a positive outlook towards life is very, very important. We take better decisions, pleasant personality, life becomes enjoyable, whatever other, and our productivity will go up, and everybody will like us. Everybody love to be, they love to have us around them, because we are exuding positive energy. Because their chemical balance also will improve because we are there with them. Now negative attitude. Now it is opposite of that. It will disturb the chemical balance and immunity will go down, and that will be invitation to disease and ill health. Relationship will not be better, they will be bitter. Like they say, sometimes they introduce their wives as better half, somebody will introduce a bitter half. So that is how it is. People will get annoyed with them. They are tension for themselves and for others. Okay, these are the effects of negative attitude. Now, let us understand, when we say positive attitude and negative attitude, which are the things which we can do, which are in our hand, so that we'll improve our attitude. So, change focus. Look for the, like I said, look for the positive. If you must have seen those people who are actually sitting inside the gutter and take some water, and they are doing, trying to find something. What they find?
They may or may not say the gold.
They are finding gold, but in the gutter they are finding gold. You have seen this, no? Those do that. And they get some gold, because people, when they take bath, they have ornaments. The gold is there in the gutter, that water. So they are trying to search for gold. In the gutter, they are searching for gold. So one has to be a positive finder. Like when Dhirubhai Ambani used to Raat ka khana, he used to have with his family, the wife and 3 kids, and he used to tell them that you tell me what best happened today, what good happened today with you. So there may be 10 things which went wrong, but maybe one thing which was right. So entire day they used to keep on thinking, tonight I have to tell this thing to my father. So they were good finder. They were concentrated on good things, not the negative things. So we have to change the focus. Like you show somebody donut, he will see the whole. The negative person will see the whole. Somebody will say, see, it is donut. And habit of doing it now is very important. Procrastination is the biggest problem for everything. It creates a tension in our mind. I have to do this tomorrow. That tomorrow I think again I will do it day after tomorrow. And it will create problem for me, because it is playing on my mind subconsciously. It is trying to pull me down. So immediately doing something. Dhirubhai Ambani was asked, what is the secret of your success? He said, there is no gap between my thought and action. There is no gap between my thought and action. That is the reason I am successful. And he said, people create such big gaps that they fall in that gap and die, or maybe become unsuccessful. So whenever in thought comes, I want to do something, I should do it immediately. So make a habit of doing it now. Develop an attitude of gratitude. We should be thankful to whatever we have. So that will shift our focus from negative to positive. And we should be in continuous education program, like you have come here, or maybe I keep on searching YouTube or various books I keep on looking at, because we learn something, it gives us positive outlook. Positive self-esteem. Negative influences, this is also very important. We are influenced by the people around us. Believe me, I will give you one simple exercise, you can try that. Apart from a husband and kids, or maybe wife and kids, a close family or mother, father, exclude them, mother, father and husband, wife or kids. Apart from them, you make a list of 7 people whom you meet more often during the day or during the week. So list those 7 people and add their incomes and divide by 7. That will be your income. So that is how it affects our growth or success or whatever. So people who we are with, we will one day become like them. So there is one person who says, he is in business, so he says, I go to customers who are 5 times richer than me, because one day I will be to that level. Then I go there, again I will find out 5. Because generally people who fail in business, they do business with people who are similar to them, because of comfort zone. If I go to somebody who is having 10 Mercedes cars, I will feel inferior, that I don't want. So I will say, I don't want to go into it. Let me go to somebody who is of my type, and I will be happy, but that is not going to grow me. If I want my growth, I should feel uncomfortable. So what is happening? He is doing this thing, why I can't do that? Slowly I will be able to match him. But that is painful, so people don't go into that. But ideally one should stay away from negative influences and go for positive influences. And learn to like the things. It is said that you do what you like, or you like what you are doing. It cannot be anything else. So one should learn to like the things which he has to do. In the morning he is going to office and he is not happy. Again that will be a problem. So for having positive attitude, he should start liking what he is doing. And in fact, I give career seminars to schools and colleges. I tell the kids the same thing. Now 10th people, the kids have passed. I tell them same thing. You have to find out what you love to do the most, and try to make it as a career, and the money will follow. If you are following money, let me be doctor because there is money involved. I am not happy with being doctor. Then it will be problem. So one should see what I and how to find out what I love to do most is if whatever you are doing, and if you don't, you lose the track of time. That is what you love doing. So if you are doing something and if you lose like 2 o'clock ka 6 baj gaya and you are not knowing, then that is what you love doing, and try to make a career out of that. Start with you, like I said, we should start with the positive, something positive. Like I have started now, so many books I have, so I just pick up any book and then I read in the morning first thing, maybe 1 or 2 pages. So the first impression should be positive in our mind before you start the day. So these are the things for positive attitude. When we say the man should have positive attitude, so all these things one should keep on doing. Now these are you must have read many times, like how winners behave and how losers behave. These are the winners are always part of solution. They have program. They will say, let me do it for you. It is difficult, but it can be done. And how to do something. They are always looking for what is left, not what is lost. And losers will be like this. Always part of problem. They have excuse. Now it is said that excuse and success will never go together. The horse which kicks cannot pull, and the horse which pulls cannot kick. So the horse which kicks, he keeps on giving excuses. He will not be able to pull the carrot. So one has to one should say there are people who say this is a problem. Somebody else will say this is opportunity. That is how it is. So this is not my job. These are the people, negative people, losers will say this. Can be done but difficult, they will say. Exactly opposite of what this man was saying, difficult but can be done. And something should be done. And they say something should be done, here is I have to do something. So they take the onus, the responsibility they take it. They are not waiting for somebody else to comment. Now everybody is depending on Narendra Modi. Whatever happens, they will say he will do something. So they are earlier they used to say God will take care, now they are saying Narendra Modi will take care. So that's why last speech he said, it is not, don't expect anything, you have to do it yourself. Okay, they are part of team, they look for possibilities. When Dhirubhai Ambani used to say, whenever there is, see, Dhirubhai Ambani said one thing, the opportunities never will come like opportunity, they will come as problems. Every big invention has happened because of there was problem. So somebody tried to solve that problem and invention happened. Like telephone took birth and so many things came into this existence because somebody was trying to solve the problem. So look for the possibilities. What possibilities one can have from this problem? Look for the gain. Focus on tomorrow. Think win-win. Some people think for me to win, somebody has to lose. But it is not long term. Win-win only is long term. Think before speak. And firm on values and compromise on small issues. That is also important. In Kishore Biyani's book, he has written rewrite rules but retain values. Rewrite rules but retain values. Values should be retained. Rules have to be rewritten. They part the team. These winners are part of the team and they will part the team. Like Hindu, Muslim, what Angrez here, they divided the people inside. Look for problems, they look for pain. They are always, see, most of the people I have seen, they are talking, Pehle aisa tha, I used to do that. The person who is talking of past is not positive. He should just leave it. That is just a reference point. Like if you see, we are driving a car, our rear view mirror is small. If that was big, if you are looking what is happening behind, we will not go ahead. They always think about win-lose. Let me cheat somebody so that I will win. Let me do some shortcut so that I will win. That is what they think. These guys think and speak, they speak and think. And confront on smaller issues, compromise on smaller issues, on values, not on smaller issues. Okay, now this segment is health management is free and enjoyable, but disease management is very costly. So managing health, like regular exercises or mental health, reading books or maybe attending good programs or spiritual, all those aspects of life one can control, they can manage, and it is absolutely free. Going for a walk in the morning, picking up the book and reading, virtually free or maybe costing very less compared to what disease management will cost. Okay, this is what it is. I just wanted to discuss this only with you today. Okay, thank you. Any questions you have? Thank you. Any questions?